just 10 regular men, definitely. Ooh, harmonize. Okay, let's hit a harmonize.
Ooh. What does that mean?
I don't think we know how to harmonize. I'll hit the low end. You hit the mid. You hit the high.
Okay, but hang on, because you did like a point, and then you pointed at me. I didn't know what that meant.
No, I didn't either. I didn't either.
Okay.
But I'm going to come in low, then I'll point at you. You come in medium. You come in high.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
Yours hurts me. I knew Anthony going. Anthony, you go medium.
Yeah,
because you go high.
My range is.
It tweaks too much at the top.
I don't know if I have a range.
So I'll come in low. You come in medium. You come in high.
Okay.
Going around the road, driving on my car, walking around the wheels, sucking on my dog. Everybody grab a gun, shoot it in the air. We'll shoot it in the air, we'll shoot it in the air. Oh, we're on. Did I tell you guys we're recording?
I mean, I assume so.
We're recording, yeah.
You recorded that?
I
did. Do you guys have perfect pitch?
No, I have tin ear.
What's tin ear?
It means you got no pitch.
Tin ear.
Yeah. They used to, in band,
yeah.
You had, when I played the saxophone, you would have to, tune up. Some guy plays a note.
Yeah.
Oboist, usually. The first oboist plays whatever the tuning note is, and then you have to get in tune with that.
Okay.
I just randomly adjust, because you adjust your mouthpiece. I just do a random thing. I have no idea what anyone else does. No idea whatsoever.
Yeah.
Tin ear.
Tin ear, yeah.
So we're in.
Some people.
Is that Grateful Dead shirt?
No, this is a
Flash Gordon.
No, I don't know. They're just it's just I've got a lightning bolt insignia. I like to think of it as sort of just a weather related.
I think you're in some kind of group and you don't want to tell us.
I wish.
That's a group shirt.
This goes out there to any of our listeners. Any group you have, I'll join.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys know? I found this out. I went to this thing, exhibit on Coney Island in Hartford.
Yeah.
And they, those old gangs like in the Warriors.
Yeah.
Those were real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought that was all like a New York that never
baseball
existed.
gangs.
They're like I don't think to that extent, but like guys who would the Seven Immortals. They were called. They were like a Coney Island gang.
The Seven Immortals are not.
Yeah, I know.
The Seven Immortals are people that have been.
Yeah, Bernie Mac and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they were called the Seven Immortals. They had like a jacket. They had fringes on the jacket. Like the Warriors is based on real events.
Well,
the police couldn't control these gangs.
That scares me because now I think our podcast on the Seven Immortals is going to get some heat from the actual Seven Immortals. They might show up here furious.
No, a lot of them are in real estate now. They moved on.
And dead. I imagine there was only 6 of them. How much can they be alive?
There were probably 7.
6 others.
Oh, 6 others.
That's the thing. When you have a gang where it's number based, you can't get new members.
Your expansion options are severely
really limited. Or then you got to change all the jackets.
Yeah, 17.
Hey, what about Tony? He's pretty tough and cool. Well, I do like Tony. Here's the thing: we're at 7. So
yeah.
No.
Well, I'll say this: if we're gonna get Tony, then we need 9 more because I can only put a 1 on the jackets.
Right.
Or 20 more.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's not 8. I can't do anything with an 8.
No, with the jackets are made. I got the fringe, the whole thing.
Yeah. Or we're doing Seven Immortals and Tony.
And Tony.
And Tony.
And then you got to keep adding more guys.
And adding more guys.
Yeah. He's not immortal.
And Tony and Derek and Adam and Leslie.
Leslie, get Leslie in here. Okay, welcome to episode 82 of the world famous Rad Dudecast. The guy making the parrot or dog, whatever he's making, that is, of course...
The Rottweiler.
Okay, what's your name?
Run Bits.
You know my name.
I'm Brendan Eyre. That's Anthony DeVito. Refuses to identify himself. And on the soundboard, as always...
Sal Vanilla. Barney Penis.
I like Barney Penis.
Barney Penis, a.k.a. Greg Stone. This is going to be dropping Tuesday, the 28th. The 28th of April. Today, we're actually recording this.
No, it drops today.
No, it drops.
When they get it, they know what day it is.
Right, but we're just
Shame
so they know
about that cyclone.
We're a full week early. We're actually recording this on the 21st. Now, here's what you can do for us. let me.
So today is the 21st.
Today is the 21st, but this is dropping the 28th.
Perfect.
We're a week early. This is what you can do for us. We are a listener-supported podcast. We need you to subscribe. Subscribe on iTunes. Share it. Now, here's something that if you could do us a favor and reply to our Twitter at the Rad Dudecast. Greg brought up an excellent point. If you are getting this podcast on something other than an Apple product, if you're going outside of iTunes, tweet at us. Let us know how you do that, because we're trying to figure out, should we... Now, I know we do have a homepage through Libsyn. We do have a website where I think you can download directly there. But we're trying to figure out if we should get on Google Play for Android listeners, anything like that. So if you don't have an Apple, if you have an Android phone or something, and you are getting this podcast, tweet at us at the Rad Dudecast, or go on Facebook to the Rad Dudecast After Dark group. Let us know how you're getting that, because we need to figure out if we should join Google Play, if we should join...
I think we just should.
What are the
You
other
gotta pay,
options?
right?
I don't think so.
Google Play and...
Now, there's one that I avoided for some reason. What's the other big one?
Podbrain.
SoundCloud.
Sound Advice.
There's another big one.
Google Play.
Sound
Robot
Exchange? Is that a thing? Spotify?
No, there's one. I know what you're talking about.
It's the big one.
Google Play, and then there's Windows. No, Windows uses Google Play.
I don't
Android
know.
Home. Android Home.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but there's
Control.
another one that I didn't.
I have Apple, so I don't know.
The,
I'm an Apple man. I'm in the economy. I'm in the Apple environment ecosystem.
There's something.
The volume gang.
The volume gang. Yeah, we'll just talk until Brendan finds it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what it is,
think
what
it's
I'm
on
even
Sprint.
thinking of. But who fucking knows?
Also, I have an idea. We got to do an Ice Bucket Challenge.
What's an IAMS?
The Rad Dudecast Challenge.
Maybe Stitcher. I might be thinking of Stitcher. I don't
That
know.
sounds like a thing.
What?
Pitchfork.
Okay, so what's
Best
this?
new
I mean,
music.
I would say
It's the day
just from your
Oh.
initial, something. Do I sound thin? Something sounds.
You look
weird.
thin.
Thank you. Something sounds weird, doesn't it?
Nope.
Hard to
Sounds
say.
good.
It
Sounds like
seems
you to me.
You seem good.
Okay. One thing I would say off the bat about your ice bucket challenge idea. Now I'm going to see where you're going with it. It does seem a little dated. Seems like no one's doing that anymore.
Not true.
No, but I have a new one.
Kylie Jenner did a thing. People
Yeah.
are doing the Kylie Jenner challenge.
Oh, really? Because I had an idea to challenge like the ice bucket, but it's for gay guys.
Well, we're not gay, so I don't.
But that's how we support them.
okay. What do you do?
So here's the gay. This is called the Rad Dudecast Challenge,
Uh-huh.
and it's to support all the gay guys in Indiana that are having trouble, right?
Right.
Because I was writing this bit with Anthony, as he knows, where what I want to do is go into Indiana, and in one of those places they say no gays allowed, and then I make out with a guy in front of their face, and they go, "You gotta get out of here," and I go, "I'm not gay." So you got no problems.
Yeah. How are you going to prove it?
I'm just a straight guy.
Right.
I'm just a straight guy kissing another guy.
Locking lips.
I'm in what you're on. We're both straight, right? So I say, Rad Dudecast Challenge, you get a straight guy, and you kiss a straight guy in the video, and you challenge one of your friends to kiss their friends. And so we're all showing support of gay guys by doing the act. So none of us can go in their shops, you know?
Okay. So do you want to do that right now? Do you and Anthony want to kiss? I'm gonna.
No, I'm going to kiss somebody that's not my friend because it's weird to kiss your friend.
Okay.
I'm going to try to kiss James when he's
afraid
sleeping.
he's gonna fall in
He's
love.
my friend, but if I kiss James, I think he'll really freak out.
I mean, I want to.
Yeah.
I'd
Our
love
neighbor.
that
Well,
anyway.
I don't. Yeah.
He's
I
here. I'm
mean-
going to kiss him.
I don't recommend that.
He's
No.
going to punch me right on my lips.
Yeah, he's not gonna love it. He probably not even happy this is being talked about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
Or he'll get really into it, and he'll take me away. He's a wolf.
now I got a game for you to play right here,
All right.
real quick and easy, right?
All right.
My friend, our friend Andrew Collin, great comedian, made this game up. Tried to sell it as an app. Doesn't make any sense to be an app. He actually paid a man a $500 down payment to make the app. The man just left with his $500. Then called him in 2 weeks and said he had cancer and he couldn't give the money back or make the app.
Hilarious.
But anyway,
It's a good move, though.
the game is called Urlacher after the Bears.
Brian Urlacher.
Brian
Urlacher.
Urlacher, right.
A.K.A.
Now I'll walk you through it. Okay, you say you say lock.
Lock.
Now you say Now you say Urlacher again, so you start on
Lock. Lock.
Nope, wrong. So you would have had to say again, because you have to keep saying Urlacher. It's very hard. So I'll try it with you.
Lock. Lock.
No, because we already said locker once. Now you're on
Right.
This is too
Okay,
difficult.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'll try it with you.
That's
Okay.
really hard.
It's very hard.
I don't
Okay.
like this.
Start
I don't
with
like the way
It's
it makes
making my brain hurt.
head hurt.
Start
Yeah.
with Lock.
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 There's no way to judge this. I don't know.
Lock.
No, you were on
too hard.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
you just have to keep saying
You have to
locker.
be so focused.
So it's lock,
Yeah, this
lock,
game sucks, and my head
lock,
hurts. I don't like
okay,
it.
you try with me. Start with
Locker.
No, start with Lock.
You are shaking at an enormous rate
Okay.
for this
Try
game.
again. Lock.
No,
yeah, you're out.
I can't
You
get through
just
one
keep
round.
saying
It's-
lock.
But I can't understand it. My brain isn't wired for this.
Yeah.
My brain is wired. This is bringing back all the troubles I had in school.
Okay, you two
I'm
play.
a different person. I'm a different kind of
Damn
learner.
you in this game.
Okay, try it again. You two try it.
Go slow. Lock.
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 No, there's never two locks in a row. The only hard part is finding out after that.
Locker.
Yeah, it's
This guy's name is stupid.
Locker.
Let's try with mine, okay?
What's yours?
Cora. Lose. Oh.
Yeah, but that's easy. 'cause
Cora.
It's always going to be the same order. Locker's hard because there's two Ers.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
We'll try Stone.
yours. We'll try yours.
Stone.
Okay, try Cora. Cora. Cora.
Cora.
Lose.
Oh.
Luzo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll play you, Anthony, and Urlacher.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
this
try
time
this.
we try and move fast.
Try to move fast. Okay.
Don't like that
I'll
because
be the
this
judge.
is not fun when it's fast.
Lock.
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 Ah, damn
Whoa!
it. Ah, you got me.
The only
You
one
got
who
me.
knows. You're the only one who could keep. I'm literally paying attention, and I don't know who's winning.
No, because it's just Urlacher.
Okay,
Game
Urlacher.
is very
Urlacher.
frustrating.
I get it, but it's hard.
Now, he tried to sell this as an app.
doesn't make sense.
No idea what the app would have
You
done.
write it?
I don't know. It's bizarre, but it's a
It's
good
like
game.
something a mom would do.
No, it
who
is
doesn't
fun.
understand technology. That's
Yeah.
like, I think this could be an app. Should know what an app is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get how that's an app.
Urlacher.
Yeah, okay, you start.
I'm gonna really do this. No jokes
I
aside,
got it. I'll
Yeah.
keep
I'm
track.
gonna give you
Okay.
100% on this.
Okay.
Lock.
Lock.
No.
No.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time.
Okay. I'll start.
Lock.
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 Listeners are losing their minds.
No, you were good. That was the
No,
your
no,
best
that was
round.
great. That
I
was
had to
great.
give up. I had to give up though.
Then I won.
Yeah, no, but that's I don't.
That was the most concentration I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, man, you were great though.
This
That
is
was
fun. Let's invent another game.
Okay. This time, you have to say a brand of cars.
Yeah.
Going around as fast as we can. First guy to take over 5 seconds lose. Ford.
Mazda.
Ram.
Toyota.
Well, that's not a
Yeah,
brand.
no, he's out.
Ram trucks?
That's a Dodge.
Ram.
So it's got to be we're taking the top brand.
Yeah, you're right. I
Okay,
thought
start
Ram
over.
was. Dodge Ram?
Yeah, it's a Dodge Ram. Toyota.
Honda.
Dodge.
Ford.
Hyundai.
Kia.
Fuck, I'm out.
Chevrolet.
Saturn.
Nice. Fiat.
Volkswagen.
Mercedes.
Ferrari.
Lexus.
Peugeot.
Aston Martin.
Ooh, nice one. Mercedes.
Said. He said it. Yeah.
Said.
Good
That's pretty
game.
good.
Good game. Good game.
All right, I'm going to say an animal, and you have to say an animal that beats that animal.
Okay, in a fight, or what are we talking
Oh,
about?
Yeah,
I mean,
on the food
this-
chain.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be 3 people have to agree.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start small. Rabbit.
I would say a ferret. That's also small. Probably beats a rabbit.
See, I don't know if that works.
Why not? Well, I tried.
Well, I don't know if this game works.
I tried to go
because then
as
someone just says tiger.
Right, but then
Yeah.
you got to out that. Okay, I could, but I'm trying to be fun. I'm trying to go right above a rabbit. Fair.
Okay.
A dog.
Pretty good.
A dog. Well, then I'll say a tiger.
Tiger, I'd say an elephant.
What could beat an elephant?
Poacher.
Yeah,
Pretty good,
okay.
poacher.
So then I'll say a Martian.
Ooh,
Nice.
Martian, pretty good. I would say sort of super race of they're beings that they don't even exist in physical form. They're sort of floating, and they're just one, almost like the Borg in Star Trek. You know, so they could easily defeat Martians. Okay, go ahead.
Some kind of a gas that defeats this Borg species.
You
That's pretty
have to define the gas.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so.
Well, it's orange. It's kind of orange-like.
Why does it defeat the Borg?
Because it's very dangerous. It's
It
deadly.
dissolves their beings.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
I never know.
A vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Suck up all
Good.
the gas.
Suck up all the gas.
That's good.
great.
Okay, rabbit gets in there, chews at the little chews at the motor belt on.
I want to say this. I had to say, but rabbit was already used.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing a full back
We're going
around
full back. All right. I
to
don't know.
make a
Rules haven't
proof
been established.
to make a proof that everything is above everything.
Cyclical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit beats. So the one beats a rabbit.
Poisonous carrots. The rabbits try to eat these carrots, and they're poisonous.
Yeah. All right. I'll just say a knife. Cut up
Good,
those
cut up the
carrots.
carrot. I would say a furnace, a smelting furnace, melt down the knives.
Smelting furnace. Sure.
A cool wind that the furnace that puts the fire out.
I don't know if anything beats a cool wind.
Well, not only that, I don't know. I'm going to stick up for myself here. I don't know that. I think basically a smelting furnace is probably built to withstand a cool wind.
A cool wind. Yeah, not even like a vicious wind.
You know,
Just a simple, cool
Just a
breeze.
nice-
No,
cool
it
breeze.
gets you over time. The fire will diminish over time. A cool wind doesn't get you right away, but you keep that cool wind going, over time
Okay.
that fire will go out.
sure, cool wind.
We're talking about
Cool
years
wind.
here.
Space.
Yeah,
No wind in space. Sure.
no wind in space.
Now you've left me in a bit of a problem because I don't know what defeats space. A black hole, I guess. The complete lack of space. You get a black hole. No space can exist there. What defeats a black hole?
That is tough.
I don't know
what
what
defeats a black hole. Yikes. Some other theory.
Yeah,
I was going to say
You know?
the one be all. Your imagination.
Oh, your imagination.
Your imagination beats everything.
Yeah. Now it's on to me. What defeats your imagination? Death.
A bullet. Yeah, death. That's
Death.
pretty good.
Yeah.
What defeats death?
Vampire
could-
bite.
Ooh, a vampire bite.
Fuck, I didn't think we were going to get one there.
What defeats a vampire bite?
Garlic.
Garlic. And there you have it, folks. The most powerful element in the universe. And we've gone through the chain. There's no scientifically, you can't argue with that.
Garlic.
Garlic. That's the answer to everything.
Impromptu games.
Yeah, yeah. Now, Anthony, your turn to invent a game.
He's not going to invent anything. I don't have any faith in him.
I was gonna say we all talk about how much we like garlic.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there's a couple things about garlic you guys might not know about. It's a cancer fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's good for you. Also, if
Well, you don't get one shot. You're going to name all of them so that we can't go in a group.
no, this is a follow up. You can do one and a follow up on what you like about garlic or what you
Okay.
dislike. You know, why not? Another thing about garlic. I don't know if you guys know
How is this a game? I don't know.
This is a game, though. This is a fun game. I'll get around to how it's a game in the second round. First round is a preemptive strike. This game is called Strike. Strike now.
Strike now.
Strike now.
And it's about garlic.
It's about garlic. The first round.
He's got liver in his head.
First
Only guy I know
round.
his brain is a
The
lung.
first round, you talk about what you like about garlic. I'll
Yeah.
get to the second round after we're done with the first round. The first round, it's like a appetizer. Another thing about garlic is that if you eat enough of it, you won't have allergies. Somebody told me that once.
Okay, your turn.
My game is to just let him.
No, not your game.
No,
let him
no.
Keep
This is
going. Just see how far he can go with this.
You're not going to
Well, this is
participate.
the
Yeah, I am gonna
preemptive
participate.
strike round. And then we'll do the
So
next
then what I
round.
say 2 things I like about garlic?
Yeah.
Yeah, or 3.
Or 3. I like that you can juggle it.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
like you can slice it real thin
Ooh,
with a
that-
razor blade.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
razor blade like
that's
that.
great.
I like the way it's.
Why could, no,
Is
all
that,
right,
I
two.
thought that was your 2.
He said or 3.
Okay, do 3. I'm sorry, I
So I think
interrupted.
you have to
yeah.
come up with 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 4th.
And then he has to come up with 5.
Yeah, well, no, because I mean that.
He knows the game.
What you're saying is a nicely structured, great game. What he's saying is we're going to get to round 2, which is strike now, which who knows what that means.
No, strike now is that.
Okay,
that's
cool.
good.
So go ahead.
No, you only did 2.
Oh, it's a great to make. If you put it in a bag, it looks like balls.
Yeah, that's true. I love about garlic. Now I have to do 4. I do love the way it's almost like nature packaged it. It's one big ball, but then you got all these little garlic.
Yeah.
What do you call a clove inside the
Yeah,
ball? It's
totally.
wonderful. I like a crushed garlic, great for cooking, where you just put it down and smash it with the side of your knife.
Yeah, that's nice.
great.
Yeah,
You're
that's
cooking
fun.
in there.
Yeah.
I love a nice roasted. I love a roasted garlic, sort of like a bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Roasted garlic
A
bruschetta.
bruschetta.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
bruschetta. And then I also like about garlic. I love garlic powder. You know,
Yeah.
I put it on a little pizza.
Oh,
That's 4
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Sure.
That's great. So
Uh,
now I got to do 5.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
your game.
Yeah,
you
it's
tell us
your
what
game.
second round is.
It's your horrible fucking game.
This isn't a game.
It's not
No,
a game.
no. Part of strike.
It's a
now.
garlic commercial.
The second round. Now it was preemptive strike. The first round's always garlic.
Yeah.
And the second round is
Every
second
people
round
playing at home
are-
have to come up with 2 things they like about garlic, 3 things they like about garlic, 4
No,
things they
the
like about garlic, and then the second round is something else.
Can you imagine a kid who had a play date with Anthony as a child just going home to his mother and saying, I'm never fucking going back. This guy's
I had the best time of my
games,
life.
this guy's games, unplayable. Unplayable. He makes up the rules as he goes along.
No victors.
Second round, you do 5 things. Second round is strike now.
Strike
Because
now.
the game is called strike now. There's 3 strikes. First round, preemptive strike. Second round is strike now. That you do 5 things about a different topic.
Okay.
So this topic, usually, the first topic is always garlic.
Usually, because it's been done before.
Second,
The first topic is always garlic.
because that's just to get you going, get your juices going.
Get the brain going.
The second
All right.
topic is always a rotating topic. And let me go into the hat and find out what the topic is
He's
going to
actually
be.
moving as if
Yeah,
he thinks
he's
there's a hat.
moving as if he thinks there's a topic.
There is no topic hat.
Yeah.
He's got a hat.
The second topic is
Yeah, he just took a
freight
hat.
trains.
Yeah, he took a hat off, put his hand in the
Well,
hat.
I will be damned if he knows 5 things about freight trains. But let's go ahead and see where this pans out.
Freight trains, what's great? Well, first of all, what's great about freight trains, they're not freight trains. That's great. Freight trains, which I don't know if you guys have ever been
Freight
on.
trains.
One, it's like a haunted house on wheels.
Is that a fact about a thing, though? Just saying
Never.
what it's not? Like, hey, here's a fact about a car.
So
It's not a tree.
Yeah.
Yes, let's save that for cars.
Let's also note that's this first of 5.
One, it's not a freight train. That's good. They're very scary, and they last a long time. And once you're on, you can't get off because you got to jump? You can't. Number 2 about trains. What's great about them is it's relaxing. They're very relaxing.
A freight
Freight
train?
train?
What is a freight train?
They haul cargo and homeless
Oh,
people.
yeah, that's nice.
Freight. Like a
Sit
freight
around
elevator.
with some coal. See, now I lost.
All right, you lost. So I got to name 5 things about freight trains.
Freight trains, not freight trains.
Don't freight trains.
Oh, I
That's-
get confused.
might be the next round.
Freight trains that are not existent.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, well, they cut through the wind when they drive. That's fun. You got a lot
That's
of wind.
great.
You got one cutting through. The children love a freight train when it goes over.
No, freight train.
That's why I said freight train. Kids love freight trains when they're going by.
No, that's
they're in
round.
traffic.
You're out.
No, I'm not out.
You are. You
Kids
screwed
like
up.
watching trains go by.
You kept saying freight trains.
You
We're not
did say
talking about
I'm
freight
saying freight trains.
No,
No,
you're,
we're
you're,
talking
I don't know
about
how
freight
you're saying.
trains.
You're not
That's what
saying
I'm saying.
it right.
Freight trains.
You're saying
You're
freight
saying
trains.
freight
Freight trains.
You're out. You're way out too.
You're out. You're out of. Your whole fucking game is out.
Brendan, you won.
Thank you. This is a great game. I love strike now. 3 strikes.
So
Strike now. It's a very easy game to win. Play it at home. That's one. And we should make that an app. Strike now. First round, you play it. You name some facts about garlic. Second round,
You got to type them in.
yeah.
You got to type them in your phone. and the phone's going to know
well,
whether
the
or
second
not.
round, you go into the hat of hats. And you pick out a topic.
Well, but the hat of hats is you just making it up.
You got to have a hat.
You got to have a hat.
You don't need paper, but you got to have a hat.
How are we doing on time? We're
Strike now usually takes a little while. So
Now, I've just invented a game.
oh good.
One guy, this is a character game, right?
Okay.
great.
You start a conversation with the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make up a character to answer the conversation, then ask something of the third guy. Then you come up with the character to answer that question, ask something of me again. I got to come up with a whole new character. So there's new characters every time.
Wait, what?
I'll demonstrate.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Also, just so we know, I do have these. If we need for game things, I have these things.
That's just an empty box. Anyway.
Go ahead.
No, I
Okay, so this
agree.
is the
Where
game.
Greg, I see opportunity.
Yeah, so now you're going to have to answer as a character, then
Yes.
ask Greg something.
Okay.
Hey, yo, it's me, Brian, from down at the docks. I'm a dock worker. Anyway, question, mate. What, do you have the time?
Oh boy.
It's the time. It's 8:30.
Now, that character's got to ask, and also you have to introduce your character, then ask Greg something.
I am Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy, I always know the time.
No, ask him a question.
What is for dinner tonight?
Dinner is Vulcaneers and Margot juice. I am Barney Penis. Klingon to the sky. I'll ask you a question. Where is your mother today?
Oh, I see. You want to know where my mother is. This is Scoobaroo. My name is Scoobaroo, King of the Gerbils. I am the King Gerbil Scoobaroo. My mother, I never met my mother, but I don't know where she is. She could be anywhere. Gerbils do not have close relationship with their mother. Anyway, I ask you, sir, where am I?
I am not a sir. It's Melanie Griffith from Milk Money.
Melanie Griffith from Milk Money.
The movie I am in.
It's not in that movie.
Yes, maybe. I'm in it. I think I'm in it. I show up to the set. And they say, what? These are your lines. And I say, perfect. I do them. What? Did you ask me again?
Oh, Scoob, I am honored to meet you, Melanie Griffin.
Yes.
I always was a huge fan of the movie Milk Money.
Yes, I mean it.
You're wonderful in that movie.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I also forgot what I asked you, Melanie Griffith.
Okay, let's say you asked me to shave my legs.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's what I would love to ask you. I will ask you. So for now, I will ask you, Melanie Griffith, will you shave your legs?
Yes, I will shave my legs. I buy a razor from the store during the time I am not on set.
I wondered where you went.
The right aid for disposable razor.
Oh, did you get a good deal?
Yeah, they got good deals. I've met now a new person.
Oh, who is that new person?
I don't know because they have to say their name.
It's me, Harrison Ford, from Working Girl. We worked together, Melanie, in Working Girl. Do you remember that? I thought you'd remember the movie.
Yeah, I was in the movie.
With, Sigourney Weaver.
Yes, the weave.
The Weave.
Yes.
Harrison!
Yes.
If I could, this is again Scoobaroo, the
Mm.
king of the gerbils. One thing that my gerbil friends always say to me is they say, your voice, it sounds so much like Melanie Griffith.
You guys do sound a shit a lot like.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there that goes.
Ow, I'm a new person.
Who are you then?
Is there any way?
I am Polish Scooby-Doo.
Hey, that is my favorite Scooby-Doo.
Yes, I'm Pollock Scooby-Doo. Me don't want Scooby snacks. Me want pierogi.
Oh, I love me.
Yes. Do you guys want to go solve some crime? If you want, come with me, my van and my friends. 2 women, a guy, and a tiny dog.
I'll get in that van, partner.
Yeah. Oh, good. Who are you?
What you talking about? It's me, Scuba-Doo, king of the gerbils.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
He has transmorphed.
Transmorph.
Yeah.
He's transmorphed into his final state, adult state.
Oh, good.
I just- I apologize. Please, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Okay. That's Vin Diesel.
This is Vin Diesel. Yeah, this is Vin Diesel, and I am a watcher of the animal kingdom, and I have noticed his transmorphing into adult state.
Oh, yes.
Scuba-Doo. Scuba-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Scuba-Doo.
Well, one thing I thought was funny was that, of course, it's me, Scuba-Doo, king of the gerbils, and who should I happen to meet but a gentleman with a very similar name, Scooby-Doo, but the
Yes.
Polish Scooby-Doo,
Yes.
who I'll tell you, I'll be goddamn honest with you, sounds a hell of a lot like Melanie Griffith.
Most people sound the same because our ears are the same shape.
Well, that is true. I've often said to my wife, hey, most people do sound the same, and that's because all of our ears are the same shape.
It's true.
Yes, she listens.
Yeah, my name is Carl, and I invented music.
Yes.
I just threw a bunch of rocks around, and people say, well, I love that sound. Throw more rocks around. So I just go around town throwing rocks around. And everyone go, oh, I love these sounds. I've never heard sounds before in a motion that makes you like it.
Yes.
So I would just go from town to town, just throwing rocks in a pattern.
That people, they line
And
up.
people will go crazy.
Yeah, they couldn't
Oh,
get enough.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah, long years, thousands of years ago.
You got on a real roll with them rocks.
Yeah, well, we don't say roll in the rock throwing business because, you roll a rock, you're not making a lot of music out of it.
Well, I thought
You throw it.
I was doing you a thing where I set you up to say you invented rock and roll.
I'm not going to steal Clarence's.
Oh, did you want to get the inventor of rock and roll in here?
I would love.
He knows him.
Yeah, I'll get him.
I'll get him.
Wait, who's?
Well, someone
just get him.
gotta get him.
Okay, now we'll all simultaneously speak as the inventor of rock and roll. Okay, so you lead the way. I'm gonna try and say exactly what you're saying. You do the same.
Yes.
All right. I went
I
to
went
the
to
store,
the store,
and I had to pick up cereal. I was super happy, and the cashier was very hot. I asked her for her phone number, and she gave it to me. I called her a whore, and she sucked my dick. What's happening on this episode?
That's Brendan's game.
This is the most fun. I love this game.
Brendan's
If
game
you're
is good.
listening at home, if you just listen to this whole thing, go to the nearest mirror, look into the mirror, and say,
And jerk
"What
off.
am I doing with my life?"
Yeah.
Jerk it right
and
off.
jerk it right off.
Jerk yourself. All right, weirdest. All right, I'm going to say something embarrassing, true.
Yes.
And you have to say something more embarrassing, true.
Cool.
Or you have to take the physical challenge. What do you say?
Physical challenge.
We're going to do...
I'll take the physical
You
challenge.
can't before the thing's been said.
We'll
No.
play Truth or Dare. You guys want to play Truth or
Yeah,
Dare?
yeah.
Real deal Truth or Dare?
Real deal,
Yeah.
truth.
You
or dare.
cannot... You must do it.
You must.
All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I should write dares in a paper next time. You have to pull one.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do that next
I'll
time.
go
Okay,
after it.
Truth or
start.
Dare?
I'll take truth.
Truth. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done sexually? Come out strong.
I don't really want to answer that.
Oh, take the dare.
Take the dare.
I'll take a dare.
You have to do it then.
Yeah, I know.
There's no doing it.
Well, I had to do the truth, and I just switched anyway. So
You have to call your mom right now and just say the word tits and hang up on her.
nah, I don't want to do that either. So I'm out. I lost.
I mean,
I'll do. Am I the only one who will do anything? I'll say anything and I'll do anything.
Probably.
Bobble boy.
All right.
Probably.
You want to ask me one, or do you want me to
Sure.
ask you one? We'll get you both out.
All
I'm
right.
out. I
Well,
lost.
I'll do the same thing. What's the weirdest thing? Well, no, because you've got some stuff. Do you want to just do dare? Call your mom up and say tits to her.
You want me to?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
Yeah, this game is horrible.
This game is horrible. All right, let's do another round of truth.
All right.
I'll call her though. Fuck it. I'm gonna call her right now.
No, you don't have to do that. This is.
All right.
I don't want you to
This
ruin
game
her
sucks.
day.
I'm a loser.
We're fucking losers, man.
We should make some kind of reality show, like The Biggest Loser.
Uh,
I think I just said that because you said loser.
we got 15 minutes to fill this one. We got to fill this one. We got to fill this episode with something.
We got to fill this son of a bitch. Well, that's the problem with a Rad Dude. Look, with the Rad Dudecast, you're getting this. You're getting the purest form of podcast. It comes in hot. It comes in loose.
Yeah.
It's like this is real, man.
Yeah.
This is like punk music when it first dropped.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah.
this is just the fucking raw goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
But that's why sometimes it's not going to flow off the tongue. It's going to be
It's gonna be a troubled one. We
It's
got to
gonna-
fill this episode.
yeah, we got to fill this episode. One thing, maybe I can. I don't
We
know.
can play Duck Duck Quack Quack.
How do you play
It's
that?
not a real game. Let Brendan go. He's gonna say something, and then we'll get into Duck Duck Quack Quack, which is nothing.
Well, of course, I opened for the great Bob Saget last
Uh-huh.
week.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
wonderful. It
Yeah.
was wonderful. Awesome guy. Guys, follow Bob Saget. Fucking great guy. He was so nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great time. We did 2 theater shows. I had a blast. Probably the biggest audiences I've ever performed from. I had a great time. So that's one thing.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's good.
I shit my pants in a Best Buy last week.
Did you
I
really?
told you that, right?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I did. I went into Best Buy, and they wouldn't open the door for me because it was locked. And then I kept being like, "You need to give me the code. You gotta give me the code." And the lady was like, "I'm with a customer." I was like, "This fucking customers don't mean anything. I gotta shit so bad," and they had me waiting. And then I just shit my pants. And then the lady comes over the code, and she's like, "Here's the code." I'm like, "Well, it's too late. It's too late. I've already shit my pants. The guy has got to get on the ladder now, and he's got to change the sign to 0 days without incident because we've reset. Now I've shit my pants. Now I got to go into Best Buy. Oh, I didn't tell you this story.
No, what Best Buy?
Prince Street. There's one on like Prince Street.
Yeah.
So I go into the bathroom. I clean myself off the best you can, right?
Which is not a lot.
Well, not a lot. I throw my underwear out.
Yeah.
And I still have to go do this show at the Village Lantern.
Jesus, just smelling of shit.
Well, I didn't really smell. I threw the underwear. It was just a little bit, so I threw the underwear away. And I go to do the thing. I'm talking about this on stage to the crowd. Like, I just shit my pants, guys. Hilarious. There's 30 people there, I'd say, 20, 30. 3 black guys right in front. One black guy just looks at me, and he just looks at me, and here I see him lip. He goes, "You mean there's shit in your pants right now?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this guy's got me." And he stood up, and he said, "This nigga got shit in his pants right now." Turned his back to me, to the whole crowd. Whole crowd lost their mind. Lost their mind. I just stood there with shit in my pants, got heckled, and walked off. I said thank you and got off stage.
Man, that's a rough one. Called out for shitting.
Yeah.
Now, here's a thing.
You want to play Duck Duck Quack Quack?
Well, I'd like to play this game.
Okay, good.
I'd like to play a game with
I
Anthony.
just feel bad when we be a dick, but we know that's not a real game.
Well, I'd like to play this game with Anthony called.
Maybe it is.
Here's the game I invented.
Yeah.
I never know till the end.
Yeah.
I invented this game for Anthony to play. You can't play.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll
You're
turn my
out.
mic off.
The game.
What kind of game? It's just me. Oh, me against me.
The
No,
game
you
is
against
called.
Brendan.
Did anything Greg just said actually happen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you went to Best Buy, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Greg, Anthony says yes. Time for the reveal. Was that a real story or one of the stories you said because
No,
you
you've
were
t-
floundering?
You have to say a percentage. What percentage of it
Oh, that's
is
good.
right?
Yeah,
Is true.
Percentage.
I say 75% of that story is true.
Oh, all right.
What do you say?
I say, I'll go 60%.
Very hard to figure out the difference between 60 and 75, but go ahead.
Well, say all the things that weren't true and
Yeah.
were true about it.
Okay. I'll be honest. How honest do I want to be? Because I mean, I might.
Fully honest.
This is the end of the pod. No one gets to this part anyway.
Yeah. I would say I shit my pants in the Best Buy
And when did that
That's
happen?
a huge factor.
last week.
Okay, so that's
Week and a
true.
half ago.
So that means right off the bat, 60% is
Threw
true.
threw my underwear in the garbage.
Now you're at 70.
70,
Had to go to the Village Lantern. Performed at the Village Lantern,
80.
80.
and the guy was like, "This motherfucker got shit in his pants," and did call me the N-word.
So it's 100%
Oh,
true.
so that's all true.
Well, but he didn't stand up and turn his back to me. He just went, "This shit in your motherfucking pants, dude."
And he called you
95%
Nigga.
true.
98% true.
Yeah,
That's great.
but I couldn't tell it because I was on the spot, and I didn't want to do like a bit. You know, you turn
Yeah.
things into a bit.
Yeah. So that's pretty much true.
That's pretty much true.
Pretty much. I mean, we'll find out when I turn it off how much really was true.
Oh, so this could be a double work.
A double work.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was going to buy a PS4, but that's the lie because I don't have that kind of money.
But check it out. You were looking at it.
Well, I was thinking I was going to tell them that I was going to give a PS4. I'm writing Best Buy a letter because this happened, and I was furious. I was writing them a letter that I was going to give one of the Rad Dudecast fans, because we have so many fans, a PS4 for free, but now I wouldn't because they embarrassed me in there.
You wouldn't give them the PS4. First of all, I think you would definitely were going to keep this free PS4.
No, there was never a PS4. There was never a possibility of me purchasing a PS4.
Right, but I see. Okay.
I was going to say that we have so many listeners, and this was
Yeah.
a contest.
Yeah.
And now all our listeners are going to hear about your bad customer service, Best Buy,
Right.
because you're fucking monsters, because people wouldn't open the door for me.
Best Buy. I don't even know how they're still in business after DVDs collapsed.
Yeah, well, they sell other things.
I thought that was yeah, I guess you're right. They sell
Like,
a lot over there, huh? They
cameras
sell
and
like
shit.
laundry machines and stuff like that.
I put your camera in your room. Do they sell laundry machines?
I think so.
Sears does. I don't think Best Buy
Oh,
does.
maybe that's Sears. I'm thinking of Sears. Best
Yeah.
Buy, they sell speakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sell candy. They
Well,
got a
do
good
you guys
thing
want to take
going.
a last-ditch effort at trying to make this podcast hit, or do you want to end it? Do you want to just throw out a 3?
Well, I got Duck Duck Quack Quack going.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see what Duck Duck Quack Quack
Yeah,
is.
let's see.
Okay. Duck, duck.
He's saying it slow. Let me
Yeah.
keep you at home, people. He's saying it slow just so he can start thinking of something
Yeah,
as
he
he
wants
speaks.
to think it
I
up.
had a lot of time to think about this.
All right.
Duck, and I think I have it in my head, but I don't know if I can articulate it. Duck, duck, quack, quack. Okay. You make a, yeah, this is bad. You make a duck noise. Yeah. And there's all kinds of different duck noises, right?
Sure.
Because there's all kinds of different duck calls. That's really good. That's good too. So you make a duck noise, and then you say a thing that you like about ducks, and then you say a thing you don't like about ducks.
Same game.
Always.
It's the same
This is
game.
strike now.
Strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that
great.
they can fly. I don't like they poop places sometimes.
Do they? Oh yeah, they do poop places a lot.
Okay, you go.
Well, no, I'm a moderator.
Okay, you go.
I like that.
No, you got to make the duck noise.
Yeah. Nice. That's like
I like that their necks snap so easily. And I don't like that I can't stop myself from snapping their necks.
Oh yeah, that's personal. That's good. You want to get personal in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like how smooth they feel. Smooth. You pet their feathers. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Hence, that's why they can swim through the water so erotically.
Yeah.
I don't like how erotic they are to me.
Yeah.
very right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, oh, yeah. A
yeah.
duck.
Now I don't know if a swan is really in the
Fucking-
duck community, but I think
Sure.
they are.
Yeah. They
I
are.
do like that if you really lose your mind,
Yeah.
you can tie their necks together.
Yeah.
Just take a long duck and like a bow tie, just tie it together. And I don't like how much I enjoy using 2 ducks as nunchucks to fight away,
Yeah.
bandits.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
duck calling to his lover.
One thing I don't enjoy about ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, first thing I should say what I like. I do like eating a raw live duck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Goes
I
unsaid.
don't
Yeah.
like, sometimes you'll grab a duck
Mhm.
from a pond. You're
Sure.
going to eat the duck.
Yeah.
You're going for a nice raw duck, live duck.
Yeah.
thing. and it's just making the most god awful racket.
Sure.
And it's kicking you, it's scratching at your about your wrists and your forearms because it's trying to stop you from eating it. You take that first bite, you bite right in. Usually I'll go for the hindquarters, that thick, juicy, part.
Yeah.
I'll bite through the feathers
Meaty.
right into the sort of the rump, the duck rump.
Yeah.
And it's still alive. So you got that duck blood everywhere, and feathers, and it's squawking, and it's just like, calm down, let me eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. I do like ripping all of
Noise.
the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do love
Duck
that about
crying.
30 to 40 ducks, if you rip all their feathers out,
Yeah.
you can take some glue, put it on yourself,
Beautiful.
and really just become the duck.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
Sure.
I don't like
Uh-huh.
is that a duck won't still invite you into the community. Like, even though you're
Right.
fully feathered in ducks,
Uh-huh.
other ducks are still like, he's not one of us. We're not hanging with him.
Not a real duck.
Yeah, or like maybe they think I'm a real duck, but they just think I'm an ugly duck, and they're very judgmental ducks.
Yeah.
You heard the story of the ugly duckling.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've lived that story.
Right.
Why really rip a feather out of the duck and you jam it into your skin as hard as you can.
Yeah.
I have so many holes,
Right.
bloody holes in my
Right.
back.
No, that's absolutely
Yeah.
From I shove feathers into my neck, and
course.
still through that pain and that trial and that tribulation, a duck still will not accept me into their community.
Absolutely.
Awful creatures. Oh, a duck drowning.
Now, one thing I do love is when when you're trying to get information from someone who
Yeah.
you've been holding for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and what you do, I love about ducks is that you can take breadcrumbs and
Yeah.
adhere them
Uh-huh.
about your subject's genitalia and sensitive areas.
Yes.
With a hot glue gun.
Yeah.
You get the
Great.
breadcrumbs, and then you take your duck. Obviously, the subject is secured with duct tape and whatever. And you take your duck, and you let your duck, with his little sort of sharp little duck teeth, you let him start to gnaw at those sensitive areas, and the guy's going to tell you what you need to know. I love that.
Yeah,
about
that is
Yeah.
good.
Now, what I don't like
Yeah.
is you ever do the thing where you physically, with your bare hands, rip a duck's bill right off its
Yeah.
face,
Got to.
and
Been
then
there.
you wear it on your own face
Yeah.
as sort of like a tribute.
Yes.
And you go in to the store, you're trying to order a sandwich, they're looking at you like you're a lunatic. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is very annoying.
Yeah.
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 Ooh, a duck.
I do love that if you most cars have about 8 spokes in
Sure.
their wheel.
Yes.
Right.
Now, grabbing about 8
Standard.
ducks is easy. Sticking the ducks' heads in there is always fun. You duct tape them on. Now you
Right.
got like these ducks. They're going wah wah because I love a
Yeah.
duck.
Yeah.
And then just slam on the gas.
Yeah.
Cuts all their heads off real quick. And all of a sudden you got these headless. What I don't like is that you can't use those heads as actual monetized money.
Right.
You can't.
Right.
No one will take those. Like, hey, I
Right.
want to get a new Columbia jacket.
Right.
Here's 40 duck heads.
40 duck heads.
Right.
That's a great deal.
That's a great. I mean,
That's
you
a
know what I
great-
did
yeah,
to get
yeah,
these.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is a lot of money. They're not gonna. They're gonna be like, you need to sell those somewhere else and get actual money to pay us.
Right.
That's a horse shit. You know what these are worth. I'm giving you.
Yeah.
I'm giving you extra duck heads. You know what the value I'm giving you on duck heads is way more
Yeah.
worth than this jacket. That's some horse shit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should just cut out the middleman. Take duck heads.
Yeah.
That's absolutely. I was telling someone about that the other day. I can't agree more.
Ooh, a duck coming.
One thing I do love, I will say, one of the great kind of inherent natural benefits of ducks that I just think is so
Sure.
phenomenal and such a gift to nature is that when you have sort of a hollowed out sort of statue
Yeah.
of a giant man,
Uh-huh.
and within that statue are sort of 90 little holes.
Sure.
And what you do is you fill that statue up with ducks.
Sure.
Okay, and each hole a duck's head comes out, but they're not. They
Yeah.
can't move. You've
Yeah.
raised these captive ducks such
Sure.
that they cannot move
Yeah.
in this statue, but you
Right.
feed them. You keep them alive.
Yeah.
And they're packed in there pretty good.
Yeah.
But you feed them to make sure you feed them, you give them water, you make sure they remain living. Now, what happens, as we all know, is those ducks grow together. They become fused because
Yeah.
you've packed them in there so tightly. Their skin forms a bond with the other ducks. Then usually it takes about a year and a half, if I could, 16 to 18 months.
Yeah.
You then take a chisel crack
Oh,
away
yeah.
the outer statue,
Oh, yeah.
and what you've got is a giant duck man. And I
Yeah.
think that's always great. That's,
And they move in unison.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wonderful.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Was there a dislike in there?
Yeah, what I don't like
Yeah.
is then you take that duck man to get a job, and oftentimes you're going to face prejudices. You know,
course.
No, we don't hire duck men here. Well,
I
then,
face the same thing with the feathers in the
why don't
community.
you try taking a look at the Constitution of the United States, because this is a man as much as any other man, and
man.
he's going to work this lube stop whether you like it or not. I, of course, am going to collect the money because that's. As you know, I did have that business where I'd make those duck men.
Yes.
I'd send them out.
Yeah.
They're working. Ducks have no need for money. I'd collect the paychecks, and it was good. And
It's good money. It's
but
a
then
great-
I had to deal with all that anti-duck prejudice, and so I don't
Really
like-
takes they say the air out of the tire.
absolutely,
Yeah.
You know.
absolutely. And when the air's out of the tire, you're not going to be able to stick as many duck heads in the spokes.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Final round.
Well, all right. Well, let me just say here that one thing I do love about ducks is their ability to listen.
Yeah.
Okay, I can talk to a duck for hours, and he's listening and he's talking, and he's letting me I'm pouring my soul out. I'm
Yes.
just talking about women, and religion and duck murder, and they'll
Sure.
just listen. My issue is that when I am talking to them, they don't like to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
That is a problem. No matter
Yeah.
how far I'm in, they let me speak in my native tongue to you. They are ignorant to Spanish. They won't let you. Anytime you start being sometimes I'll go into Spanglish.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm hanging out with my abuela, and they're like, please,
Yeah.
this country, you're in America, you speak
Right.
English.
Yeah.
They're very ignorant to that. And I just say, look, we're in a world, we're evolving into one world. All languages are becoming one.
Yeah.
Please allow for that. And they don't. So then when that happens, I just get so furious that I bash the duck. I just start to bash them.
Yeah.
Bash their brains right out and smear their brains on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hate that.
Meh.
So. I'll start with what I don't like in this round, and that's, I think this is sort of a common experience people have with ducks, is, occasionally you'll get aroused, you'll take off all your clothes, you'll go into the duck exhibit.
Occasionally, yeah.
At the zoo. You're at the zoo, you're in the duck exhibit, you're rolling around fully erect, and, the guy will come and he'll say, wait, what are you doing? And you say, what are you doing? And he'll say, sir, you'll say, I'm just going into the duck exhibit. He says, sir, this isn't a duck. This is a 3 Michelin star French restaurant. There's no
Sure.
ducks even here. You're just in a restaurant, fully aroused, nude at primetime dinner rush, and I don't like that. I don't like that. One thing I do love about ducks is, they're pretty good swimmers.
Great
Yeah.
swimmers.
Great swimmers.
I don't think they're known for that.
No.
Not a lot of people
But they are
talk
great.
about that enough.
Yeah, they're wonderful swimmers.
Uh,
That's it.
This was great. I'll talk to the judges and get back to you guys with a winner.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Usually takes about 6 months.
Perfect. So we'll wait. We'll hear it for the end of this at 6 months. Now, I thought we'd go out on the duck song. Anthony, if you could start us off with some a little quack beats.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack,
Quack, quack, quack, quack, quack, quack, quack. We are ducks. We are ducks. We are ducks. We don't give a fuck. We're little duckies. We're little duckies. We're little lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Quack, quack, quack.